All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Kashakwala. I'm with the brother
Zakaria.
All right, we want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Give a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. And I just wanted, we just wanted to come with a quick hitter. And it's just something I was reading on this morning when I woke up. And matter of fact, we're just going to jump right into it. So just go ahead and get that Tobit.
Come, this is Tobit 4:14. Let not the wages of any man which have wrought for thee tarry with thee.
That's right. Don't let any wages of any man rot with thee or tarry with thee. So there's two things you can get out of that. Don't hold no grudge. Don't let any little bit of leaven up inside of you spiritually wise. Okay? If you have anything to get off your chest, get it off with that brother, and make amends with that brother. Okay? So you have no animosity. The scriptures talk about, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the book of Matthew, pretty much going on the highways and byways with a brother that you haven't squashed any so-called beef with. That's a bad thing. Y'all both out there pulling precepts and stuff, but got beef between each other. Nah, y'all should talk man to man before y'all go out to the highways and byways, before actually working together in that type of situation. You got to squash anything you have. So reread that out and stop where it says the tarry part.
Come, let not the wages of any man which have wrought for thee tarry with thee.
That's right. And that's another thing. If a man pay back, that's it. Don't owe anything to anybody. Pay back things that you owe. Okay? If someone lent you something, be like, hey, here, I'm paying you back for that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's up to them to either accept or decline, but actually extend that offer out. Okay? Extend the hand. All right? I think it goes into that. So go ahead.
God, but give him it out of hand.
That's right. Give it out of hand. So give them it out of hand. Don't always owe somebody. Reduce your debts when it comes amongst Akim, so you can clear your conscience, and you could be like, okay, I'm good. I'm good with all the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even if they declined or accepted. But more so, even if they decline, you still offered. Okay? But go ahead.
Come, for if thou serve the Most High, he will also repay thee.
There you go. Because if you serve the Most High, he will pay you back anyway. Okay? Whether they accept or decline. If you serve the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, in all sincerity, he will render to you all your needs, and he will pay you back regardless. Okay? If you serve him. That's it. Okay? So, start at the top again, and we're going to flow into it.
John, Tobit 4:14. Let not the wages of any man which has wrought for thee tarry with thee, but give him it out of hand. For if thou serve the Most High, he will also repay thee. Be circumspect, my son.
That's right. It says, be circumspect, my son. I know in the book of Peter, it tells you to be vigilant. All right? If I'm not mistaken, in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, it tells you to be sober. Okay? The scriptures tell you to be circumspect. This is just another reiteration to be circumspect, meaning watch. Be aware. Know what you're doing. Okay? So, continue.
God, in all things thou doest.
And everything you do, be circumspect. Be aware. Here's a prime example, a good saying that a lot of people say. They say it, but really don't do it. Think before you speak. Even think before you act. But the famous one is think before you speak. That's being circumspect before you blurt out something. But it says, be circumspect in all that thou doest, right? Going to a shopping mall, dealing with your rib, dealing with the Akim, going to your slave post, aka, work, driving. You know what I'm saying? Be circumspect. What you pray for. Because when you pray, you're asking. Okay? Be cognizant and aware. They also say, be careful what you ask for. Because some things the Lord will be like, nah, you don't need that right now. But if some things you may ask him like, oh, are you sure you want to do, you go that route? You know what I'm saying? You ask for it. You know what I'm saying? So just be circumspect. Okay? So go ahead.
And be wise in all thy conversation.
So be wise in all that conversation, man. So when you speak to somebody, when you speak to Akim, when you speak to anybody, be circumspect of what you say. That goes back to that think before you speak, man. Use wisdom. It says be wise in all conversation, right? Mm-hmm. Because matter of fact, get 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11, if I'm not mistaken. Because what does the scripture say? And we're about to get that scripture. In all holy and in conversation. All right.
So
All right.
2 Peter 3 and what?
3 and 11. Let's see.
Going to 2 Peter 3 and 11.
Saying
then that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
That's right. In all holy conversation and godliness. And that word conversation, when you look it up in the etymology, and even I think on the Blue Letter, it goes back to conduct. How should you be acting? Okay, so go back to Tobit 4 and 14. And just reread the whole thing.
Tobit 4 and 14. Let not the wages of any man which hath wrought for thee tarry with thee, but give him it out of hand. For if thou serve the Most High, he will also repay thee. Be circumspect, my son, in all things thou doest, and be wise in all thy conversation.
That's right. Be wise in all that conversation, what you speak, and how you conduct yourself. Okay? So, I just wanted, me and the brother Zakari wanted to come with a quick lesson, and just on that verse alone, about how you should be conducting yourself, pay back your debts, you know what I'm saying? Have everything, don't have any leaven stored up or any animosity towards your brother. If you have anything on your spirit, talk to the brother, hash it out, and get that off your conscience so it's not weighing heavy on your spirit, and you'll be all right, okay? And then also be wise in your conduct, what you say, what you speak, how you speak, what you pray for, all that. Because it said in all holy conversation and godliness, like we read in 2 Peter 3 and 11, okay? Because even when you read verse 10, it talks about how everything's going to be dissolved or melted away with fervent heat. So how, knowing that that's coming, how should you be conducting yourself, or what you should be saying, or what should be coming out of your mouth, man? So with that, we want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakam. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.